bull. Rams take over. 1st and 10. Ball is at the 20-yard line. LaDon Hatcher carrying the ball to the 26-yard line. Brought down by number 24 of the Comets. That is Coleman Van Boston. 2nd down, 4 to go. LaDon Hatcher carrying the ball down at the 38-yard line. Brought down by number 11 of the Comets, Kingston Nixon. It is 1st and 10 Holt. LaDon Hatcher carrying the ball once again for the Rams. Brought down by 21, Lavelle Jones Simpson. No gain, 2nd down. Hatcher carrying the ball for Holt. Brought down by 23 first. That is Cooper Parks of the Comets. 3rd down and 7 for the Rams. Michael Amory from Easton Melville. That ball is complete. Pushed out of bounds there by 22, Evan Boyce. Ball is at the 26-yard line of Grand Ledge. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Hatcher carries the ball up the middle. Brought down by number 5, Anthony Baker of Grand Ledge. 2nd down, 5 to go. Ethan Melville keeps the ball up the middle. Stopped by number 23 of the Comets, Cooper Parks. Third down for the Rams. We have a timeout on the field for an injured player. Don Hatcher upended. Brought down by number 9, Hunter Raymond of the Comets. Brings up fourth down for the Rams. On the Comet 21-yard line. LaDon Hatcher carries the ball. Brought down by number 24, Coleman Van Fosten. It is turnover on downs. First and 10 for the Comets. Anthony Baker running the ball for the Comets. Gain of about 9. Brought down by Cruz Diaz. Second down. Number 20, Jack Bull carries for the Comets. Brought down by Manola Williams of Holt. It is first down for the Comets. Ashton Delaney carries the ball for the Comets. Brought down by Michael Amory of the Rams. It is second down for Grand Ledge and 6. Anthony Baker with the reception. Brought out of bounds by Bryson DeSmith. That is good for a Grand Ledge first down. Ball is at the 43-yard line of the Comets. Mason Myers carrying the ball for the Comets. Pushed out of bounds by Michael Amory of Holt. It is 2nd down and 6 for Grand Ledge. Mason Myers carrying the ball once again for Grand Ledge. Stopped first by Michael Amory. It is good for a Grand Ledge 1st down. Ball's at the 47-yard line of Holt. Anthony Baker carrying the ball for the Comets. Brought down by Manola Williams. Hits him first. It is 2nd down and 5 to go. Pass from Kingston Nixton. Falls incomplete. Blake Bristow on the coverage. Brings up 3rd down. Time to get loud.
Encroachment on the defense. 5-yard penalty results in a 1st down.
Anthony Baker carrying the ball for the Comets. Cruz Diaz, the last one to hit him. 2nd down for Grand Ledge and 8 to go. Ball's at the 35-yard line of the Rams. Ashton Delaney, the ball carrier, brought down by 72. Martell Moore of the Rams. It is 3rd down and 8 for the Comets. Nick Terranova stepped out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It is 4th down for the Comets. Time to make some noise, Ram fans. There is a flag on the play.
Holding on the offense, number 65. That penalty is declined. 1st down, Holt.
That is 1st down for the Holt Rams. Ball at their 29-yard line. Michael Amory carrying the ball for the Rams. Tackled by Kingston Mixton for the Comets. 2nd down and 5 for Holt. That ball from Ethan Melville is completed to number 10, Bryson DeSmith, for a Holt Ram 1st down. Stop there by Coleman Van Vosten. They have a penalty on the field. Hatcher carrying the ball for the Rams.
play. Dead ball fouls. Unsportsmanlike. One on Grand Ledge, one on Holt. No offset. Stay still.
That means the play is good for a Holt Ram first down. James Gandy carries the ball for the Rams. Brought down by number 7, Mason Myers of the Comets. Ball's at the 31-yard line. It is 2nd down and 6 for the Rams. That is the end of the first quarter here at Michael Smith Memorial Stadium with the score: Holt Rams 0, Grand Ledge Comets 0.
Switch the other one.
Make Bigby part of your Friday night lights with $5 20-ounce specialty beverages all day, every day, all season long. Hashtag Bigby makes it better. We'd like to thank our team sponsors: McDonald's of Holt, MCM Details, Coffee Barrel in Holt's, Tail Back Bull, Rams. LaDon Hatcher carrying the ball for the Rams. Brought down by number 7, Mason Myers of the Comets. Loss of 1, 2nd down and 11 for Holt. LaDon Hatcher carries the ball. Brought down by number 44 of the Comets, Ashton Delaney. It is 3rd down and 12 for Holt.
We are expecting some technical difficulties on the audio right now. We will be figuring that out right away.
Penalty on the play.
Illegal procedure on the offense. Number 63, false start. 5-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down.
Pass intended for Michael Amory from Ethan Melville is incomplete. Brings up 4th down for the Rams. And number 82, Jack Fisher on for the field goal try. And the field goal from Jack Fisher is good. Makes the score Grand Ledge Comets 0, Holt Rams 3. For Grand Ledge. Pass complete to Kingston Nixon. Edgerly for the Rams. And a second down and 4 for Grand Ledge.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Holt, Michigan. Grand Ledge and Holt in the battle for the Jack. We apologize for the audio issues we have been experiencing, but we've got it back up and running. Handoff up the middle. Anthony Baker up to the 35-yard line, and that will move the chains. 20 to go in the first quarter. We just saw Jack Fisher score the first points of the game, the 41-yard field goal for the Holt Rams. An early season long for him, an impressive kick, and it's the only thing on the scoreboard here as we approach the 8-minute mark of the second quarter. Terranova's up under center. One receiver on either side. Now he's going to send the man in motion. Handoff right side. Trying to cut it up the middle. Anthony Baker, nowhere to go. Only gets a couple.
Anthony Baker for the Comets carries it.
Second down and 8 coming up on the 33-yard line. 7.5 to go second quarter. Terranova getting his instructions from the sideline, and that sideline opts to call a timeout with 7:16 to go in the second quarter. Today's game on OEM TV is presented by the Robert Dowding Group at Keller Williams Realty. Robert Dowding Group spends a lot of time working in different communities, but the message is always the same. The housing market is hot, it's complicated, and it's complex. So what can you do? Work with a real estate professional who is patient, understanding, and dedicated to working with you, not through you. That real estate agent is Mid-Michigan's own Robert Dowding at Keller Williams Realty. If you're buying, selling, or unsure of what to do next, the Robert Dowding Group will take the time to help you achieve your next step. Find them on Facebook at the Robert Dowding Group or call them 517-853-6390, 517-853-6390. 7:16 to go second quarter. Holt Rams leading the Grand Ledge Comets 3-0 on a beautiful night in mid-Michigan. Temperature starting to drop out of the upper 70s down towards the 70-degree mark. Terranova's up under center. He's got two receivers set to the left. Going to kick out Baker in motion. They're going to hit him on a swing out of the 35-yard line. Baker lowers the shoulder, but he's brought down at the 30-yard line after a gain of 4 on the play.
Anthony Baker receives the ball.
Comets trying to get Baker in space, and it works to some extent. They're going to get up to about the 30-yard line. They'll bring up third down and about 4. Under 7 to go in the first half. Third down and 8. Two receivers split out to the right for Terranova. The bell tolls for the Rams defense, trying to get off the field. They're going to swing out Baker again. Terranova deep down the seam. It's Clark pointing the football inside the 10, down to the goal line, and he's down at the 1-yard line. Kingston Nixon. An absolute dart from Nick Terranova to where only Kingston Nixon could get to it.
Number 11, Kingston Nixon.
Snags it out of the air, a gain of 28, and it's first and goal for the Comets.
First and goal from the 1.
Ball on the 2-yard line as we approach the halfway point of the quarter. Terranova in the shotgun. The snap, handoff, trying to bounce it outside, looking for the corner, flags everywhere as he lunges into the end zone. As it stands, it's a touchdown for Anthony Baker, but multiple flags were down. It would be a little surprising if this stood. And both referees saw the same thing. Looks like they got Brant Underhill for the hold. And that'll back up the Comets. Put them back on the 12-yard line, still first and goal. Brady Williams, Kingston Nixon split to the left. Terranova operating out of the pistol now. Baker steps up. Next to him, throw left side on a slant. It's in and out of the hands at the goal line. Wanting a flag is Brady Williams, and the flag comes out late. Ethan Melville, the quarterback, in on the coverage, and he's pleading his case. It's going to be on Michael Amory. And now we're going to be right back to where we started, more or less. It's only a half the distance call. It's not a spot of the foul infraction. So the ball will get moved up to the 6-yard line, and it'll be first and goal from there. So let's try that again. First and goal on the 6-yard line, one receiver on either side. Terranova up under center. Takes the snap, play action, bootleg to the right, throws into the flat, got a man. It's Brant Underhill into the end zone for the touchdown.
Pass from Nick Terranova to number 10, Brant Underhill.
First touchdown of the night goes to the Comets, and they take their first lead of the ball game with 5:36 to go in the second. A simple play-action bootleg. You've been seeing this in football for decades. You try to get the entire second level going one way, and then you leak a receiver or a tight end across the field on a drag route going the other way. You get the quarterback and the receiver going in the same direction, the opposite way that the defense is flowing. And you find someone wide open underneath for a touchdown. On the extra point, snap good, spot down, kick is up and good.
Point is good. Makes the score, Grand Ledge Comets 6, Rams 3.
So the Comets cash in 7-3 with 5:36 to go in the second. You are watching our MHSAA Game of the Week live on OEM TV.
Rams 3.
Tanuki's Trading Post is Lansing's anime store, located at 1910 East Michigan Avenue in Lansing. Tanuki's Trading Post is the best place in town to find Gundam models and build kits, anime figures and merchandise, manga, trading card games, and of course, their collection of anime soundtracks on vinyl. Tanuki's is a friendly and inviting place where everyone is welcome. Events and build days are happening all the time, open from 12 to 9 every day but Wednesday. Tanuki's Trading Post at 1910 East Michigan in Lansing. The largest selection of Gundam models in the city of Lansing. So if you're into model kits, if you're into build days, check out Tanuki's Trading Post downtown, just east of the capital. 5:36 to go in the second quarter. Comets 7, Rams 3. Been a bit of a plotting game offensively. Both teams running the ball, but both teams being very effective. Both teams turned the ball over on downs their first possession after getting something going offensively. In the second possession, they both scored. The Rams settling for a long field goal. The Comets taking the lead on that play-action pass to Brant Underhill. On the return, nice move by LaDon Hatcher to find some space up over the 35-yard line. He'll be brought down at about the 37, 38-yard line. That's a heck of a return by Hatcher. Just puts his foot in the ground. As the play is flowing to one side, goes against the grain, finds that seam, and gets all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Ball is at the 40-yard line. First and 10.
5:27 to go. Big opportunity for the Rams. A chance to go these 60 yards, drain this clock. And if they can punch it into the end zone, take a halftime lead. They kick off to start the third quarter. Play action, Melville. Throws right side, got a man up near midfield. Spinning out of a tackle, down to the 45-yard line. Is Manolo Williams. Rams starting to open it up a little bit. Melville operating in the play action. We talked about this earlier. Not sure if that was when the audio was down, but they're trying to establish that ground game early. They try to give the ball to LaDon Hatcher so much in that first quarter because as the game progresses, you're able to get those linebackers to move. They have to commit to the run. Now the play action really starts to open up. You can create mismatches, create one-on-one opportunities with your receivers, and a flag is down after the play. So a personal foul on the Rams after the play. And that's going to back them all the way up to their own 40-yard line. Still 1st and 10, but that basically just undid that really nice play they just got. 5:15 to go. 3-receiver set, handoff, Hatcher, finds the seam up to the 45, spins away from a man over midfield and a gain of 12 to the 48-yard line.
Hatcher carries the ball for Holt for first down. Brought down by the Comets, Colton Van Boston.
5 minutes to go, second quarter, ball to the 48-yard line.
The Comets.
We've seen this so far from the Rams, a good mix of run and pass. Trying to keep this Comets defense honest. Four-receiver set, trips to the left, and we got a whistle and a timeout called by the Rams that took too long. And Chad Folk calls a timeout to avoid the delay of game penalty. Here are 5 good reasons for high school multi-sport participation: fewer overuse injuries, less opportunity for emotional burnout, exposure to different kids and coaches, exposure to different roles, and learning to compete better. Being a multi-sport participant can help a kid become a more well-rounded person. It's cross-training for life. Learn more at the MHSAA website. We are Open-Ended Media, Michigan's full-service media company and official broadcast provider of the Capital Diamond Classic, Michigan State Women's Hockey, Red Cedar FC Major League Indoor Soccer, and Detroit Mechanics Ultimate Frisbee. If your team or event needs a broadcast, whether it's a multi-camera setup with a graphics package or a single audio play-by-play call, Open-Ended Media is here to help. Reach out at broadcasting@openendedmedia.com. Michigan State Women's Hockey, that gets underway tomorrow. Got a 1:30 puck drop against Eastern Michigan, live from Munn Ice Arena. We'll have that game on Flow Sports. 4:34 to go, second quarter. Trip set to the left for Melville in the gun. They're going to motion DeSmith. The snap, handoff, Hatcher right side. Bounces it outside to the 46-yard line. Not a lot of room there. They run to that short side of the field. Only a couple of yards there for him. That'll bring up second down and 8. Clock moving, 4:20 to go.
The Comets. Second down and 8 for Holt.
Rams being patient. No reason to be in a hurry. 3 receiver set. Melville in the shotgun. Nickel package for the Comets. Melville takes the snap. Rolls to his left. Has time. Throws. Got a man wide open over the 35. Cuts it back. Breaks a tackle and then's cut down at the 29-yard line. Gain of 17 for Williams. 3:40 and counting to go in the second quarter. The Rams get a chunk, and now they're in striking distance. 4 receiver set. Melville in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Quick throw right side. Going to get hit, and ball's knocked out, incomplete. Manolo Williams, the intended target, but that's a
Intended for Williams.
that's a throw that's going to get you in trouble with your coach. Leaving your receiver out to dry. 3:11 to go in the second. Second down and 10, ball on the 29-yard line. As the second quarter has rolled on, we've seen the Rams try to open it up, throw the ball more. And they've had some success. Still just the 3 points on the scoreboard, though. This is only their third possession of the ball game. 3 receiver set, Melville, play action, quick throw left side. It's caught at the 25-yard line, down the sideline, and out around to the 16. It almost looked like a broken play. Michael Amory, it looked like he was going up to block. But that might have just been a really good fake as he hit the stop route, turned around, caught that ball. That ball was way out before he got his head around. He whips his head around. That ball's coming right at his nose. He hauls it in, heads down the sideline, picks up 14 yards. Sometimes the timing of a play is so perfect that it can look like it was unintentional. I formation. Handoff up the middle. Hatcher. He's got some room. Lowers the shoulder down to the 11-yard line. Looks like you're going to spot him back at the 13-yard line in that sea of bodies. Gain of a couple.
By number 44, Ashton Delaney.
Under 3 to go.
And 7 for the Rams.
Rams have 2 timeouts, as do the Comets. And this is when we start to get into maybe timeout territory for the Comets defensively, try to save some time for the offense. I formation, handoff, Hatcher outside, got blockers in front of him, inside the 10, inside the 5, diving for the pylon, did he step out of bounds? Yes, he did at the 4-yard line. That's a gain of 9 and a first down.
Pushed out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
It's a heck of a dive. I'm sure someone down there got a good shot of it. It'll be a good-looking picture on a poster somewhere, but Hatcher's toe hit the line. It'll bring up first and goal at the 4-yard line. 2:22 to go. I formation behind Melville. Takes the snap. Handoff. Hatcher cuts it up to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown. No doubt about it. And the Rams take the lead 9-7 with 2:17 left in the second. A great response by the Rams after giving up the touchdown drive. Snap low, but the spot is down, and the kick is good on the extra point from Jack Fisher.
Makes the score 7. Holt.
We've always said that sportsmanship is the golden rule in action, but why should it stop when the game is over? Now more than ever, we need to respect each other and treat each other with common decency, not only between the lines, but outside the lines in our daily lives. In sports and in life, nothing beats good sportsmanship. A message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. 2:17 to go in this first half. It's been a good one so far. The homecoming Rams lead the Comets 10-7. This is a game they lost last year, 28-7 in their CAAC Blue opener. Both these teams had disappointing seasons last year. Rams missed the playoffs entirely. Grand Ledge only went 5-4 and lost in the first round of the playoffs. And when you look at the CAAC Blue, you got a couple teams you're looking up at least you have the last few years. Kick is going to hit and roll out of bounds. Trying to pop it in the air and force an up back to make a play on it. But Fisher puts it just a little bit too close to the Rams sideline and it rolls out. It'll be a penalty. Good field position for the Comets. So 1st and 10 for the Comets at their own 35-yard line. They got 2 timeouts, 65 yards to go to try to take this lead back. Worth noting, they also have a good kicker in Caleb Aldrich. So depending on the situation, they could also try to tie the game before halftime. Not always an option for a high school team. Under pressure, Terranova rolls around. Holding is going to be called. Rolling to his left. He's going to be dropped back at the 27-yard line, but it's almost certainly going to be holding on Grand Ledge. And now the other Rams, you got a decision to make. Do you take 1st and 20 or do you take 2nd and 13? They will decline the penalty, and they'll make it 2nd down and 13. There are different schools of thought on that. Do you prefer the larger number of yards that the offense needs to obtain, or would you rather take it down away from them? And for Tad Folke, he decided to take the down. Quick throw over the middle. It's picked off. Inside the 30. He could go inside the 20. 25. Touchdown! Blake Bristow! All the way home. We got a flag there. The flag didn't come out until after the interception, so if there's a flag, it'll probably be on the return, which would mean the Rams would keep the football if it was on them. But as it stands, it's a touchdown on the interception return by Blake Bristow. What a huge swing right before halftime. Bristow dropping off in his zone and making the play.
After the interception, we have a block in the back of number 8.
So the penalty will be on the Rams. Manolo Williams with a block in the back on the interception return. Linebackers become offensive linemen in those situations, and sometimes they get a little excited, do something they're not allowed to do. But in any case, it's still a huge takeaway for the Rams.
1st and 10 for the Rams.
And the Rams get to start on the 20-yard line. 1:45 and 2 timeouts. Try to punch this into the end zone, take a 2-possession lead. Four receiver set for Melville in the shotgun. Bringing Williams across the formation. The snap. Give. Hatcher. Looking for some room up to the 15-yard line. Good first play of the drive for the Rams. You've got plenty of time. You got 2 timeouts. You don't have to be in a hurry here. Melville gets his instructions from the sideline. 1:20 and counting in the second quarter. Rams trying to take a 2-possession lead going into halftime. 1 minute to go. Man in motion, Williams again. The snap, play action, throwing, fade route, wide open, unmarked. Michael Emery, touchdown. A blown coverage from the Comets. The Rams make them play. Back-to-back touchdowns, and the Rams take a 9-point lead. Not sure exactly what happened on the back end for the Comets that time, but if there's one man you do not want to leave wide open on this Rams offense, it's Michael Amery. Extra point, snap, good, spot down, kick is up. It's right down the middle from Jack Fisher. What a turn of events. Blake Bristow with the INT to set him up. Michael Amery on the receiving end of a 15-yard touchdown pass. And the Rams have a 10-point lead over the Comets at home on homecoming night. Now let's see what the Comets do. They have 53 seconds, and they've got some explosivity in their offense as well. 2 timeouts. They will receive the second half kickoff. It'll be interesting to see exactly how aggressive Joe Bry wants to be, especially after his quarterback just threw a pick. Fisher's got the ball on a tee. Run up and the kick. It's short, angled to the near side. It'll be fielded at the 30. Coming the other way with it, Cooper Parks. And he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line. So a decent field position here for the Comets.
Cooper Parks, number 23 for the Comets.
52 seconds on the clock and a pair of timeouts. You definitely can get at least in field goal range. Give yourself a shot at trimming this lead to 1 possession if you're Grand Ledge.
The
running back is Ashton Delaney. 3 receivers set for Terranova in the shotgun. Takes the snap. They only rush 4. Terranova, quick throw, left side. Caught. Up over the 45 and down and out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Gain of 11 on the play. Kingston Nixon on the reception. And a flag is down in the backfield. Back near the quarterback. We'll see. And it's holding. It's all coming back. So instead of gaining 11, the Comets will go backwards by 10. And it'll be 1st and 20. 45 seconds to halftime for the Comets. Rams trying to get to halftime with a 2-possession lead. Snap, handoff, Delaney makes a man miss in the backfield, cuts it back the other way. He's still on his feet, looking for the corner, cuts it up at the 35, down to the 38-yard line. A gain of 11 for Delaney on the run. And timeouts called by the Comets as they get those yards back that they lost on the holding call. That'll bring up 2nd down and 9. Holt Rams have not won this game since 2022, playing for the trophy named after Jack Rearick, a coach and a teacher at these 2 schools. The Jack has been in Grand Ledge possession since 2023. They've won back-to-back years. Rams trying to win it back tonight. They're off to a good start, leading by 10. 33 seconds to go in the first half. Two receivers on the short side for Terra Nova in the shotgun. Man in motion is Nixon. Low snap, ball's on the ground. He picks it up, rolls to his right, and just throws it away. There's no one near the area. This is almost certainly going to be intentional grounding. He got outside the tackle box for the ball. Probably didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. It was very close. There was no one in the area, and I think Terra Nova's pleading his case that he was outside the tackle box. They're going to say the ball did cross the line of scrimmage. I didn't think it did, but referee says otherwise. If you get outside the tackle box and the ball crosses the line of scrimmage, you are allowed to throw the ball away. They're going to say that Terra Nova successfully eluded capture long enough and got the football past the line of scrimmage. Low snap again. This time Terra Nova steps up deep down the seam. Inside the 30, inside the 20, down to the 14-yard line. Brady Williams on the reception.
Number 3, Brady Williams.
59 yards. And the Rams are down to the Comets rather are down to the 14-yard line. 20 seconds to go. They're going to keep that timeout, get it to the line quickly. Clock will wind. Terra Nova takes the snap. Fade route. Near side. Incomplete. A lot of contact. No whistle.
It's incomplete. Hatcher on the coverage.
Was trying to throw it up to Williams. Hatcher in on the coverage. He's got the height advantage there. It's how Hatcher tries to get up in his chest, get aggressive with him, not let him get past him. As long as he's making a play on the football, he can do that. Second down and 10, ball on the 15-yard line. If you're the Comets, you probably have 2 more shots at this. I have to imagine both these plays. You do have your timeouts still, so you can use the middle of the field. You can run the ball if you think you see something. You probably have 2 more plays before you'd send out the field goal unit. 3 receiver set. Terra Nova takes the snap. Quick throw left side on an out route, caught at the 11-yard line, and nowhere to go for Anthony Baker, and the timeout's going to be called. They lost 7 seconds on that play. That was more time I think they wanted to use. And now they're going to trot out the field goal unit. They do, of course, call that timeout. So Jack Fisher made a 41-yarder earlier. Now Caleb Aldrich will have a chance to answer with a 28-yarder from the left hash. Try to cut this deficit to 7. It's been a fun first half. Thank you for joining us here on OEM TV. We're actually going to be back here in 2 weeks. Mark your calendars if you're a Holt fan. Holt and DeWitt on October 3rd, I believe is the date. We will be back here at Holt High School for that huge CAA Blue matchup. And if Holt wins this game, that matchup becomes even bigger. So be sure to join us then in 2 weeks. I thank Chris Bishop and Holt High School for their hospitality, letting us come in here and do these games. Nowhere I'd rather be on a Friday night, that's for sure. And they're going to send the offense back out there. They're going to try to run a play here. They got to be quick about it if they do. And I think the Rams, they want to think about this. They're going to call their timeout. They have 1 left. Comets are out of timeouts. Rams have 1 left. And that's aggressive from the Comets. They couldn't go up there and just call a timeout. They're out of timeouts. So they are absolutely planning on running a play here. With the ball on the 11-yard line, it's got to be something quick to the end zone, I would imagine. Probably a fade route, maybe a stop route. Something where you throw the ball up as the receiver's running into the end zone, try to isolate something in one-on-one. And the Holt clock operator going to have some pressure on them here. Can't have an itchy trigger finger.
Stick around after the game for the presentation of the check.
17-7. Comets down by 10. They're going to try to punch this into the end zone. 6 seconds to go in the half. Terranova takes the snap. Quick throw over the middle. It is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. They try to find the big man down the seam. Coleman Van Fossen, who's been quiet tonight. 2 receiving touchdowns. He's a favorite red zone target for Nick Terranova. Tried to hit him on the seam. Got inside position on the safety. He was open. Just couldn't hold on to the football. And that will bring up a 28-yard field goal attempt for Caleb Aldrich to end this half. And the Rams are going to try to ice him. Yeah, there's a lot of heated debate in college and NFL circles over whether or not icing the kicker actually works. You don't get a whole lot of chances to see it in high school football. One, because so many teams don't have kickers, not guys they trust to take field goals anyway. And even the ones that do, the range is relatively limited. So not too many end of half, end of game field goal scenarios, really. We'll see how Caleb Aldrich responds to being iced. The righty will kick from the left hash, 28 yards. Just tried to bring the game within 7. Snap good. Spot down. Kick on the way. It is up. It is good. Rams defenders incredulous. A couple of them are like, wait a minute, he missed that. But both referees in agreement. That ball split the uprights. And Aldrich has made it a 7-point game going into halftime. A great first half of football. Looking forward to a wonderful second half. We're going to take a break, and we're going to come back with some scores and some stats from the first half and some games around the area. Don't go away. You're watching the game of the week, the Battle for the Jack, on OEM TV.
McDonald's, MCM, Coffee Barrel, Tailgaters, Holly Benson Farmers Insurance, Valley's Express Car Wash, and Building 21. And we'd like to thank the meal sponsors, Jersey Giant, Lansing Fish Fry, City Limits, and Michigan Soft Drink Association. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 2025 edition of the Holt Brand Marching Band with Director of Bands, Mr. Michael Anderson. Our featured player is Junior Cody Spears. Band is under the leadership of drum major, sophomore Shayla Graham, Junior Howard Bruck, and Senior Morgan Menelakas. Tonight we present our 2025 halftime show, Rhythm Revolution. First up on the podium is drum major Shayla Graham to lead the band in a death punk medley.
Please welcome drum major Robert Dowding to the podium for the 2013 rock anthem, Pompeii. Senior drum major Morgan Mental without the band and a hit from the band Fall Out Boy. This is My Songs Know What You Did in the Dark. Good evening, Hawaii School. It's time for your 2025 homecoming court presentation. We'll start out with our grand marshal as soon as the band is set, because I stepped the gun a little bit, as I do. All right, escorted by her Holt seniors, Wyatt and Waverly, newly retired English teacher Ann Russo is so incredibly honored to be this year's grand marshal. As much as she misses her awesome colleagues and her students, she doesn't miss the teacher exhaustion and daily grind. Her endless summer vacation is now a winter break, as she does steps April through October and spends more time relaxing with family and friends. And is so fortunate to be able to really enjoy her kids' final year at Holt Land, and wants to thank the whole community for all of its love, support, and wonderful memories over the last 27 years. Thank you very much for all your years, Ann Russo. And now for your court members, representing the freshmen, Addison Herrera and Carly Buckley. Ellie Herrera is the daughter of Gerard and Kelly Herrera. Her extracurriculars include competitive dance, golf, and wake surfing. In the future, Ellie plans to attend MSU and pursue a degree in nursing or something in the medical field. Carly is the daughter of Rob and Ginny Buckley. Her extracurriculars include varsity volleyball, National Junior Honor Society, and Unified Champion Special Olympic Athletics. In the future, Carly plans to attend MSU to study interior design. Vincent Herrera and Carly Buckley. And for the sophomores, first up we have Cameron Curry and Hannah. Cameron's parents are 70 Day and Alan Dennis, as well as Jamie Curry and Samantha Storka. Her extracurriculars include track and field, and in the future, Cameron plans to go to LCC, then MSU. She will explore education and healthcare careers. William is the child of Amanda Fleming and Sean Howard Sr. In the future, he plans to go to college and major in music theory or music pedagogy and minor in digital media and entrepreneurship. Curry and William. Her extracurriculars include cross country and track and field. In the future, Lily plans to attend college to pursue a degree in environmental engineering and environmental studies. His extracurriculars include cross country, and dance. In the future, he plans to attend
Welcome back to Holt. It is halftime. 17-10 is the score. It's time for This Week in the MHSAA, brought to you by the Michigan High School Athletic Association. Take it away, John.
How the MHSAA educates both new and existing athletic directors and a new teacher bringing you all the bumps, sticks, and blocks from around the state. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in the School of Sports, on the mission to keep scholarship. The start of a new school year is an extremely busy one for athletic directors, especially first-time babies. Starting a bit August, the MHSAA offers an in-person UAD orientation at every first-time baby attends. One other way ADs are supported is the AD program. 8 recently retired athletic directors are serving as mentors to first babies, helping them understand the ins and outs of being an athletic director and being there to assist them with any questions they have. The AD Connect program is led by Assistant Director Brad Bush and the Executive Director of the MHSAA, Carolyn. Also during the fall, there was an update meeting for all athletic directors and school administrators. The update meeting was held in 7 different locations throughout the state, the first being in Kalamazoo, and the final meeting is in mid-October. Typically, about 800 school administrators have an update meeting. This is the 48th year of the update meeting, and it's a great opportunity for school leaders to hear from the MHSAA's Executive Director, Mike Newell, and the direction of the association. It's time for game balls when we highlight a trio of standout performances from the past week. First, Durant Soccer's Colton Wesley. He scored the game winner in a 3-2 win over previously undefeated Holt. Victory also against a 4-1 loss to the Mariners earlier this season. After a great freshman ball for Al Tiffman, he finished first at the 2025 All-City Girls Golf Championship, beating Harper Creek to a team title there as well. And to Ithaca's backup quarterback, Grayson Merton, playing for the injured starter, he ran for 3 touchdowns and scored the game-winning two-point conversion in overtime in a 42-40 win with 7 opportunities this second.
Graduating seniors will qualify for a tuition-free skill certificate or associate degree through the new Community College Guarantee, no matter their GPA or your household income. Or if your child plans to attend a four-year university or career school, the Michigan Achievement Scholarship Program has them covered. They could get up to $27,500 for a bachelor's degree or up to $4,000 for career training. Complete the FAFSA to get started at mi.gov/achievement.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with registered official Paige Winnie.
We have a soccer You Make the Call for you today. A player is lined up to take a penalty kick. His shot gets past the keeper and hits the post, rebounding back to him. Since the keeper dove to stop the shot, he has a wide open net and calmly sends his second attempt straight to the back of the net. Good goal? It is not. After a penalty kick is taken, the kicker can only play the ball again after the goalie or another player touches it. A ball kicked off the post and directly back to the original kicker cannot be played. In this instance, the goal is not awarded, and the defending team is given an indirect free kick at the spot of the infraction. If the original PK had glanced off the keeper first, then hit the post and back to the original kicker who scored, then it would have counted.
Thanks, Paige. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, please go to the MHSAA website now to register. MHSAA.com wants to welcome you to the Block Party. The MHSAA's newest online endeavor, the Block Party, is a weekly look at Michigan's most popular girls' sport, volleyball. Every Tuesday from now until the finals, you can check out the Week in Review, the watch list, and upcoming can't-miss contests. You can also see updated NPR standings and rankings from the Michigan Interscholastic Volleyball Coaches Association. We hope that these weekly reports, as they have for football and basketball, shine more light on the week-in, week-out competition that shapes every season, and on programs that you may already know about, but also several more that you'll maybe read about for the first time. There were more than 20,000 high school volleyball players in Michigan last year, and that number is sure to go up this year with the addition of boys volleyball in the spring. Postseason play for the girls this fall starts November 3rd. The regional round will start November 11th, and the semifinals and finals will all be at Kellogg Arena in Battle Creek November 20th, 21st, and 22nd. Before the postseason gets started, be sure to get caught up on everything volleyball by checking out the Block Party each Tuesday at MHSAA.com. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by the Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross. We'll be back next week.
Here at Jug, at our campus today, enrolled the game that we played in the assembly. And after combining all of those points, the most spirited class...
Thank you, John. We're going to give the homecoming festivities a couple more minutes, and then we're going to be back with a look at games around the area tonight. You're watching Holt and Grand Ledge on OEM TV.
And now the moment you've really all been waiting for, this year's royalty. But before I tell you, let's give one more round of applause to the entire homecoming court and our amazing band. This year's homecoming royalty is Vivian Nguyen and Brandon Brookshire. Congratulations to them, and congratulations to the entire class of, the entire 2025 homecoming court. Enjoy your homecoming, Holt fans. As always, be safe and make good choices.
Holt Brand, 2025 marching band, guard coordinator, twirler instructor, Katie Jones. Feature twirler instructor, official coordinator, Holly Knox. Tonight's drum line parts were written by Mr. Noah Hendy. Drill design is by John Nash. Our percussion instructor is Noah Hendy. Proposed director of the marching band is Mr. Matthew Smith, director of band, Michael London. And this is the name of our parent volunteers. Countless hours. Their time to give the marching band experience has it one for all of us. John Rouse once again, ladies and gentlemen, the Holt Brand Marching Band.
Congratulations, everyone. Hey, I got the winning ticket for the half and half. Get out your orange ticket if you have one. Here are the numbers. If you have this lucky number, see it's up here in the booth, for your prize. The number is 588-4414. Again, 588-4414. If you have that lucky number, come on up and see it. Thank you.
Welcome back to Holt. We're just a couple minutes away from the start of the third quarter. We've got some stats for you from around, or some scores rather, for you from around the area. We'll get those to you right now. Olivet 34, Sexton 25 in a game that was pretty anticipated as a clash of two teams that are both fighting to make the playoffs. Everett leads Waverly 25-0 in the third quarter. Charlotte leading Lansing Catholic 21-10 in the second. East Lansing over Okemos 16-0 as they approach halftime. DeWitt leads Galloway Westland, a school out of Ohio, as they approach halftime 24-14. Hazlitt leading Mason 7-3 at halftime. Potentially big upset brewing in the CAAC Red. St. John's downing Eastern 35-0. Williamston taking care of Fowlerville 28-0. Fowler leading Perry 32-0. And Ovid Elsie leading Durand 21-6. So another big week around the area. We're approaching the halfway point of the high school football season, if you can believe it. Always flies by. And these two teams both looking for their third and fourth wins, respectively. Grand Ledge trying to stay perfect. Rams trying to grab a huge CAAC Blue win. Grand Ledge knocked off East Lansing last week. Kind of job one done. But you got to take care of business against teams like Holt and Everett. And then the big one is DeWitt for them. That'll be October 10th. On the Holt side, they'll get DeWitt in 2 weeks, and we will be here for it, right here. So if you're a Holt fan, circle it on your calendar. October 3rd, DeWitt at Holt, right here on OEM TV. The Rams will kick off to start the third quarter, 17-10 as the third quarter gets underway. Colton Wesley up here in the booth, happy to have you with us. The evening is starting to cool, temperatures dropping to around 70 degrees, so continue to dip as the evening rolls on. Ball on the tee for Jack Fisher. High angled kick to the near side. Once again, we fielded at the 30 and immediately hit and dropped is Cooper Parks. They are trying to get this ball into the air and into the hands of an upback who's forced to deal with it. Cooper Parks has been up to the challenge so far when they have tested him.
Terry Perkins tackles him right away.
So the Comets will get the second half underway with the football trailing 17-10. Ball on the 29-yard line. And here's an interesting formation. 4 guys in the backfield. They're going to snap it, and they're going to send those 3 guys out in front to try to lead block for Anthony Baker on kind of this wildcat box formation. Doesn't really get anywhere. Gets back to maybe the original line of scrimmage.
Runs out of bounds. Pushed out by number 6, Ethan Melville.
And they're going to spot him back at the 26-yard line. So called a loss of 3 on the play over on that far sideline.
Brings up second down.
Whatever it was, it didn't work. They'll bring up second and 13 for the Comets. Joe Bry trying to go into the bag of tricks. 11:48 to go. Straight eye. Behind Terranova, takes the snap, dropping back. Steps up, throws right side, out in the flat, got a man. Spinning inside of the 30, shakes a man at the 30. Continuing to the 36-yard line is Ashton Delaney.
To number 44, Ashton Delaney.
Gain of about 10 on the play.
Number 10, Bryson DeSmith. It is third down.
It'll bring up third down and 3. Ball on the 36 line. The gain is the 39. You wouldn't expect it necessarily. Ashton Delaney, he's a big, lumbering guy, but he can stick his foot in the ground and change directions very quickly. We saw that on that 10-yard play at the end of the first half. We see it again on that little 10-yard play. You get him in space. He's a big guy. He can take you on physically, but he can also just beat you in space. Tight formation. Delaney's the lone setback. Now they're going to send a man in motion. They're going to hand off to Delaney, left side. He's going to get tripped up in the hole and only gets a yard. 4th and 2 coming up. And now here's your decision. If you're the Comets, I imagine they're going to go for this.
Delaney carries the ball for the Comets.
That is the kind of play that you call when you expect to go for it on 4th down.
It is 4th down for the Comets.
Fourth and 2, ball on the 37-yard line. Tight formation again. Delaney the lone setback. And they got him to jump. That is the second time they've gotten the Rams to jump. And it's a free first down for the Comets. For the Rams, it's their 5th accepted penalty of the game. And in a tight game like this, those are absolutely punishing. Right side, up over the 45, down to the 47 goes Delaney. Now they're going to try to use him as a bit more of a workhorse rather. Anthony Baker got the ball most of the reps in the first.
Number 30, Dominic Edgerly of the Rams. It is second down and 6 for the Comets.
2nd and 6, ball on the 46. Again, that tight formation with Delaney as the lone back. Rams linebackers creeping up, play action. They've got 4 receivers in the formation, deep down the seam, incomplete, a lot of contact, and no flag. Brant Underhill was the intended receiver. I believe that was Ethan Melville in coverage. They're definitely bumping into each other, and Comets wanted a call. They're not going to get one. 3rd down and 6 coming up.
It's 3rd down for the Comets.
Three receiver set. The snap. Throw down to seam again. It is picked off! Coming the other way is Michael Amory. He's brought down at the 42-yard line. The Comets go back to the middle of the field one too many times. Amory playing safety, playing center field, watches the eyes, sees the route, jumps it, and gets the big takeaway on 3rd down.
It's 1st and 10 Holt Rams.
And now the Rams with an opportunity. Leading by 7, 9 minutes to go in the 3rd. 4 receiver set, trip set to the left. The man in motion is Williams. Quick throw left side. It's almost intercepted coming the other way by Brady Williams, who jumped in front. Saw it all the way, knocked it down.
Broken up by number 3, Brady Williams of the Comets. It is 2nd down and 10 for the Rams.
8:56 to go. Bring up 2nd down and 10 for Holt. A lot of football left to be played. This is a big one for both these teams, trying to climb in the CAAC blue. Grand Ledge knocked off East Lansing a week ago. Holt, this is their first in-division game. 4 receiver set. Melville in the shotgun, takes the snap. They rush 4, pump fake. Deep ball right side, has single coverage on the outside, throws it underneath. It's caught at the 30-yard line. Micah Williams.
Michael Williams.
28 yards. He underthrew him, seemingly intentionally. Williams keeping his eyes on the ball in the air, able to come back to the football, wins the fight to the ball. And that's Ethan Melville trusting his receiver, throwing a ball up and saying, my guy's going to go get it. And he was right. 8:30 to go, and the Rams are in business. 4 receiver set, trip set to the left. They're going to motion Williams. Now they're showing blitz. High snap. Melville falls on it back at the 46-yard line. Loss of 16 on the play.
Ethan Melville falls on the ball. About the 46-yard line.
And that's exactly what you didn't want if you're the Rams. You get something going on offense, you're getting close to field goal range even. Now you're looking at 2nd down, and from here to the Capitol building, you got 26 yards to cover. 7:45 and counting in this 3rd quarter. Three receiver set for Melville in the shotgun again. Takes the snap. Comets rush 4. Deep ball left side. They left him open again. Amory gets behind the defense. He's going to score. Another blown coverage, and Michael Amory makes him pay. 46 yards to the house, and the Rams are up 13. Jack Fisher will come on to try to make it a 14-point ball game. How do you lose track of Michael Amory? Twice in the same game. Snap good. Spot down kick is up. He pulled it, but just snuck it inside the upright. Fisher's 3 for 3, and it's 24-10 with 7:15 to go in the third quarter. Open-Ended Media isn't just your friendly neighborhood broadcast partner. We're also the area's premier real estate and event media company. If you're preparing your home for the housing market, let OEM make your listing shine with the very best photos, drone aerials, 3D tours, floor plans, and video walkthroughs in the state. If you need photography or videography for your event, Open-Ended Media can do that for you too. Graduations, senior photos, parties, corporate gatherings, and more. Also, check out our 360 photo booth, perfect for any special occasion. For more information, email us, photos@openendedmedia.com. Seven and 17 to go in the third. Certainly enough time for the Comets to right the ship, but the turnovers have been huge. Another high kick angled to the near side. Another kick fielded by Cooper Parks. This time working his way to the middle of the field. He's got some room over the 45. Parks is hauled down at the 48-yard line, and the flags come out for the horse collar. Might not technically be a horse collar, but he did get hauled down by the neck, and that's going to be a 15-yard penalty and give the Comets really nice field position. It's going to be a face mask call. I think you're going to say that he got probably the ear hole on the helmet. Didn't look like he got him on the mask proper, but he definitely hauled him down by what looked like from up here his neck. He might have also gotten the hand underneath the helmet. It all falls under face mask in the parlance of the law. That 15-yard penalty on the Rams is going to give really good field position to this Comets offense at the 36-yard line. Ace set. Receiver in motion, now two on the right side. Handoff right side. Putting his foot in the dirt and trying to cut it upfield is Baker. He's going to get maybe 2 yards. Out to the 34-yard line.
Brought down by Michael Amory of the Rams. It is second down. And 8 for the Comets.
Six and a half to go. Clock moving in the third quarter. Same ace set. Terranova up under center. Handoff left side. Baker. Stretch play out over the 30, 25. Bounces it outside over the 20 to the 18-yard line. Gain of 16 on the run.
Carries the ball for Comet first down. Run out by number 6, Ethan Dudlow.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
It is first and 10 for the Comets at the Holt 20.
The Comets trying to take advantage of the long kick return and the penalty that set them up at the Rams' 36-yard line. Two receivers set to the left. Terranova's going to be up under center. Takes the snap. Handoff left side. Baker looking for a lane. Doesn't really find much. Gets 3 yards.
Anthony Baker runs the ball for Grand Lennox. Stopped by 6'7". Cooper Tompkins.
The PA catering to his audience. The kids love that joke. I'm not going to pretend to understand it. 5:45 to go in the third quarter. Ball on the 17-yard line. I formation behind Terranova. Takes the snap. Delayed handoff. Baker bouncing it outside, gets over the 15, holding on to the football over the 10 down to the 9-yard line. That's a heck of a run by Anthony Baker. A very late handoff deep in the backfield. He carried a man the last few yards. They're going to spot him up at the 8-yard line, gain of 9 on the play. Comets really in business now, looking at 1st and goal. Trying to cut this lead in half with a touchdown. I formation, 2 receivers set to the left. Terranova takes the snap. Fullback handoff up the middle. It's Delaney. He's going to try to push the pile, but the Rams push back, only a gain of about a yard.
Number 44, Delaney carries the ball right up the middle. Stop by 63, Anthony Powell of the Rams. It is 2nd and goal for Grand Ledge.
4.5 to go in the 3rd quarter. Homecoming night here in Holt. Comets trying to spoil the party. They're going to need to score here to do it. I formation behind Terranova, takes the snap, play action, rolls to his right under pressure, steps up, throws, got a man in the end zone, touchdown. Cooper Van Fossen dropped one at the end of the first half in the end zone, holds on to this one. And it's an 8-point ball game, extra point upcoming. It looks like they've got the offense out there to go for 2. This is becoming more common. Teams down by 14 when they score touchdowns. Considering going for 2, the math says that this is the right way to do it. We'll get more into that in a minute. 4:02 to go, up under center, the snap. Rolling to his left, Terranova, under pressure, gonna get slung to the ground back at the 12, and the Rams make him pay for the aggressiveness.
Good point, conversion try is no good.
So the reason you'll see teams do that, this has to do with math. I know, it's everyone's favorite thing. When you're down by 14, you score a touchdown. If you kick an extra point, you make it a 7-point game. The next touchdown you score, if you were to kick an extra point, you would tie the game. Effectively, extra points are not necessarily automatic, but they're close enough to automatic that you're pretty safe in assuming that you're going to tie the football game. But the odds are not 100%. You got maybe, especially in high school, you can probably make 90% odds if you have a good kicker of making your extra points. So you put that together, your odds of making back-to-back extra points hover somewhere in the 80 to 85% range, depending on how good your kicker is. If you go for 2, your odds of converting a 2-point conversion, especially if you have a capable offense, might be 50 to 60%. If you go for it and you score, you're suddenly in a position where an extra point on that second touchdown would win you the ball game. And if you don't get it, you have a second chance at it. So you kind of, you stack that math together, right? If you have a 60% chance of making it, your odds of failing both of them are quite low. It's a squib kick. They're going to try the onside, and it's going to be recovered by the Rams. A surprise onside kick from the Comets, but the Rams recover it. And Joe Bry rolling the dice. Honestly, like to see it. Goes for 2 after scoring, down by 14. Goes for the surprise onside kick. So pretty interesting stuff coming from that Grand Ledge sideline. But yeah, so that's the math behind going for 2 points there. You're seeing that more in the NFL and the college games, and as everything does, it makes its way down into high school. I formation behind Melville, takes the snap, give left side. Trying to bounce it outside is Hatcher, but there's nowhere to go. And I think that was Anthony Baker who got really good penetration on the outside from his defensive end position, got into the backfield, and he didn't make the tackle on Hatcher, but he forces Hatcher to have to bounce that play further to the outside to try to get outside the block. It lengthens the amount of time he has to spend running laterally instead of up the field. It allows the rest of his defense to come up and make the play. That's a good play and a gain of 0. Those are the kind of plays you have to stack defensively now if you're the Comets. The Rams have scored touchdowns on 3 straight drives. That also might have factored into Joe Bry's onside kick calculus just a moment ago. His defense has been struggling. I formation behind Melville. 2nd and 10. Takes the snap. Looking left side. Late throw caught at the 48-yard line and bouncing off the tackle and out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A little bit of extracurriculars there. We'll see where they spot him. And they're going to say that Michael Williams, after he caught the ball, reestablished himself at the 46-yard line. So he's only going to get 1 yard. If he had fallen to the ground, his forward progress would have been stopped at the 48. But because he maintained his footing and reestablished himself in the field of play and tried to go upfield again, that is the spot where he is considered to be down if he's taken down at that spot. So bring up 3rd down and 9, ball on the 46-yard line. Good tackle out there by Brady Williams. In the gun, 4-receiver set. The snap, Melville throws over the middle. It's knocked up in the air and incomplete. Ashton Delaney almost picked that off. He would have had a lot of green grass to run into, but as it is, it's a huge stop for the Comets, and they'll force the Rams to punt for the first time today. With 2:55 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Michael Amory back to punt.
Michael Amory will punt this one away. I believe that is Nixon back to return. High snap over the head of Avery. He has to run back to it at his own 10-yard line. Picks it up, going to try to punt it anyway, and he gets a punt off. Oh my goodness! Michael Amory just made one of the best plays you'll see all season. It's only a 17-yard punt, but who cares?
Michael Amory punt. Ball dead.
He tracked that all the way back to the 10-yard line.
1st and 10 for Grand Lakes.
He scoops the ball up, somehow gets a punt off, gets the roll inside the Comets' 40. If the Rams win this game, remember that play. That play flipped the field by 50 yards, maybe more. Because Amory was able to get that punt away. That's incredible. Handoff up over the right side. Anthony Baker gets a couple. What an astonishing play from Michael Amory, who's already had an incredible game with a pair of touchdown receptions and some defensive plays in there as well. All 3 phases, Michael Amory. The hero the Rams have needed tonight. We have an injured Ram with 2:34 to go in the 3rd quarter. As for MHSAA and OEM TV policy, we don't talk about the identity of injured players while they're still being tended to. We don't say anything about who they are or the nature of the injury until it's clear that they're up and on their feet, which in this case, Bryson DeSmith is now up on his feet. He's shaking it off, walking off under his own power. He's annoyed at the trainer saying, no, you got to come to the sideline. You can't go right back into the huddle. He's got to take at least 1 snap off. That's the rule. And they're probably going to make sure that he's more okay than that. But he's like walking away. He's getting a drink. He's going to jump right back into this football game, which is really important for the Rams because he's a very crucial piece for them, a captain. The kind of guy you want on the field in a close division ball game. 4-3 defense for the Rams. Comets going to send Baker in motion again. They're going to hit him on a little swing. It's a running play. Baker slung down back at the 39-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the run.
Pass was caught by number 5, Anthony Baker. Stopped by 80.
And Bryson DeSmith is being sent right back into the fray to some applause.
Brings up third down for Grand Ledge.
3rd down and 10. Ball back at the 38-yard line. 3rd on 11. With the line to gain being the 49. Under 2 to go in the 3rd quarter. 2 receivers split to the right. One setback behind Terranova, takes the snap. Terranova steps up. Now he's going to roll out. He's got time. Throws down the right side of the field. It's caught up at the 49-yard line. That's a great catch by Kingston Nixon. And a great throw by Terranova to boot. Terranova laced that football where only Kingston Nixon could get it. Down and away from his body. And Nixon has to go to the ground.
Time on the field for an injured play.
And he's a little slow to get up. Nixon is. He's trying to stretch out a cramp, and now he's being helped off the field. Mostly under his own power, leaning on a trainer for some support. Clearly just a cramp, just needs to get it stretched out, and he'll be just fine as far as we can tell. 1:31 to go in the 3rd quarter. Comets with the football, trailing 24-16. Remember, they went for 2 when they scored earlier to try to make it a 6-point ball game. Kind of playing with some math, it backfired, so now they're going to need a 2-point conversion to tie it. Handoff. Baker finds the lane over the 40, down to the 35-yard line. Gain of 13.
Anthony Baker carries the ball up the middle, stopped by Ladon Hatcher. It is a Grand Ledge first down.
Clock will move with about a minute to go in the 3rd. Comets moving on offense. The defense got a big stop. Offense trying to cash in. And if everything goes right, they can tie the game on this trip. In the shotgun, takes the snap, handoff Baker. He's got a lane over the 30. He'll be met at the 2nd level and dropped at the 28-yard line. A gain of 7 on the run.
Anthony Baker carrying the ball once again for the Comets.
Baker's been busy in the 2nd half. That's his 9th carry of this 3rd quarter.
Down and 2 for Grand Ledge.
44 yards on those 9 carries. 20 seconds left in the quarter. Comets don't have to snap this, and we've seen it twice already. The hard count has gotten the Rams to jump. This is a hard count situation here at the end of the quarter. They're going to snap the ball, handoff right side, and a first down for Baker, and that is going to take us to the end of 3 quarters.
Anthony Baker carrying the ball.
We got a good one here in Holt. The battle for the Jack has been everything we wanted it to be. 4th quarter. 12 more minutes of football between these two CAAC Blue rivals. We'll see which one of them get the job done. You're watching our MHSAA Game of the Week on OEM TV. Located in downtown Mason, Keen's Store Company is the store with just a little bit of everything, from fine clothing and quirky candies. Keen's is meant to feel comfortable, friendly, and down home. Open 7 days a week, Keen's is a perfect getaway when needing a little bit of me-time retail therapy. With great customer service and an unparalleled attention to detail, Keen's is where you need to be when you want to be you again. Keep up with everything MHSAA on social media. Look them up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube for tournament updates, event announcements, video highlights, and high school sports news from around the state. It's the best way to connect with the MHSAA every single day.
Tamara Evans. Jalen for Gala.
24-16. The Rams leading on homecoming night. Trying to knock off this Comets team for the first time since 2022. Up under center, Terranova takes the snap, handoff right side. Cutting up is Baker inside the 20. He'll be brought down right there at the 20. Gain of 5 on the play. Second down and 5 coming up.
Allison Frolicker, Kendall Sudbury, and Juju Torres.
Terranova breaks the huddle.
Second down for Grand Lakes.
One receiver on either side. Lone set back behind him in the ace formation. Takes the snap. Throws a quick ball down the right side in the end zone. It's incomplete. LaDon Hatcher
Broken up by number 5.
in on the coverage on, I believe, Brady Williams, the intended target. And again, we've talked about this before.
Not on the field for Mizuko.
Williams has the height advantage over there against Hatcher. Hatcher has to play that very physically. He has to have that nose for the football, and he does right there. That ball might have been a little bit underthrown, and it gave Hatcher a window to reach up and make that play. And that'll bring up third down and about 5 with the ball on the 20-yard line, and now it's Brady Williams getting stretched out. It's been a long night. These guys starting to cramp up a little bit. As the evening wears on, and that's also something with homecoming, adding an additional period of time to halftime. Some of these guys might not stay as loose as they need to stay. They go through their normal halftime routines. They've still got a few more minutes to kill. Some standing around, some sitting around. That causes those muscles to tense up a little bit. Ball on the 20-yard line. 3rd and 5. 11:23 to go in the 4th quarter. Terranova's in the shotgun, takes the snap, handoff. Around the left side, Baker throws a man to the ground, trying to find the corner, finally finds it, but he runs out of real estate. He'll be brought down to the 16-yard line, 4th and 1.
Anthony Baker carries the ball.
The Rams trying to string that out to the sideline. They almost got him to the edge. Baker able to get outside just enough to find the corner and turn it upfield, but he ran out of grass, and now it's 4th and 1. Huge snap coming up. Comets trying to keep this drive alive, try to tie this football game early in the 4th. The Rams would love to get a stop, give the ball back to their offense. Terranova up under center, that ace formation. One tight end on either side, one receiver on either side. Trying to get him to go in a hard count, and a flag comes out. It's false start. 3rd time, not the charm. Comets trying to get the Rams to jump with the hard count like they've done twice already tonight. They can't get it this time. It backfires. 4th and 6 coming up.
Illegal procedure on the offense.
And now 4th and 6. You need 8 points. Kicking the field goal. Doesn't do a whole lot for you, and it's a long kick now, too. It'll be 38 yards, so definitely not guaranteed, even though Jack Fisher's Caleb Aldridge is a very good kicker. There's only guaranteed about a 38-yarder. So they're going to leave the offense out there instead of trying to go down by 5. Rams playing 7 flat across the line of the line to gain. The throw right side, it is incomplete, but the flag is out. There was contact. Ethan Melville trying to make a play on the football. Got a piece of Brady Williams, just enough for the ref to throw the flag, and that's going to give a first down to the Comets if that is indeed the call. That's a highly consequential call. Rams fans can't believe it. Melville definitely got there first, but it looked from up here like he was making a play on the football. And if you're making a play on the football, you're entitled to do that. There can be contact there. But the official thinking that Melville got a little too much of Brady Williams. That's a tough call to swallow if you're the Rams. because it gives the Comets first down at the 10-yard line. Not quite first and goal, but very close. Terranova up under center. Takes the snap, handoff right side. Baker trying to find the edge. He's going to be met at the 13, but he escapes and over the 5 down to the 2-yard line.
Anthony Baker carries the ball.
So close from the Rams. They almost had him, but he escapes the tackler's grasp. And Anthony Baker finds the corner, turns it upfield. He's knocked out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
It is second down.
Second down at about 1 inside the 2. They're spotting the ball on the 1-yard line, but the line to gain is also the 1. This is second and literally a couple of inches. In the shotgun, Terranova takes the snap, the give, Baker pushing to the goal line. He's in, touchdown. The Comets fans let out a cheer. Grand Ledge, a 2-point conversion away from tying up this football game. .9:54 to go. And this is the rest of that math that we were talking about. If you do fail the first 2-point conversion, you still feel like you've got about a 50 to 60% chance of converting to tie the game here. They're going to put the ball at the right hash as the Comets request, because you have that option when going for 2. The ball can be placed on whichever hash you prefer. They're lining up in that 4-back box again. Direct snap to Delaney around the right side. He's not going to get there. They try the same play again that they tried in the first play of the third quarter. It didn't work then, and it doesn't work now. And they run it to the short side of the field to boot. Just thought they could outmuscle the Rams to the corner, and they could not. It's a huge stop for the Rams. And with 9:54 to go, they'll hold on to a 2-point lead. I want to once again thank our presenting sponsor, the Robert Dowding Group at Keller Williams Realty. They spend a lot of time working in different communities, but the message is always the same. The housing market is complicated, it's hot, and it's complex. So what can you do? Work with a real estate professional who is patient, understanding, and dedicated to working with you, not through you. That real estate agent is Mid-Michigan's own Robert Dowding at Keller Williams Realty. If you're buying, selling, or unsure of what to do next, the Robert Dowding Group will take the time to help you achieve your next step. Find them on Facebook at the Robert Dowding Group or call them at 517-853-6390. That's 517-853-6390. All right, let's hit the reset button on this a little bit. Grand Ledge. Back-to-back touchdowns, but they failed a pair of 2-point conversions and now trail 24-22. Kicking away to the Rams with 9:54 to go. Ball on the tee, the run-up, and it will be a squib kick down the middle. And it's on the ground! That's on the ground! And it will be recovered by the Rams. James Gandy tried to jump on it and didn't get a clean jump on it. Well, kind of squirted out from underneath him. He had to reach out and grab it and claw that thing back into his chest. He was successful in the endeavor, and the Rams will keep possession with 9:50 to go.
Ball's at the 33-yard line of Holt.
Two receivers set to the right. Offset eye, power right. Behind Melville. Takes the snap. Power run around the right side, up over the 35 to the 36-yard line. Cutting that up the middle is Hatcher. Hatcher doesn't always want to kick that outside. We're seeing very contrasting styles between Anthony Baker and LaDon Hatcher. Hatcher wants to cut that upfield and get north and south as quickly as possible. Baker is always trying to find the corner to go around the defense. Both of them have had success tonight. They have carried their respective offenses, especially here in the second half. But now, the Rams with an opportunity to put this thing away with a touchdown on this drive. A long touchdown drive could do the trick. 2nd and 6. Play action. Melville throws right side into coverage, incomplete. That is a timing throw, a timing pattern, and a play action pattern. And Melville committed a little bit too much to the timing and threw a ball into heavy traffic. Going to bring up 3rd down and 6. Comets trying to get off the field. Three receiver set for Melville. Showing blitz. Here they come. Melville throws down the seam. It's intercepted. Coming the other way, the Comets. Mason Myers inside the 20. Down to the 16-yard line. Flags come out. It's going to be a face mask on Michael Williams on the tackle. And the Comets knocking on the door after the takeaway.
Stop there by Ethan Melville. We have a penalty on the play.
Back-to-back stops by this Comets defense. They forced the punt. And now the interception by Mason Myers has put the Comets firmly in the driver's seat with the ball at the 8-yard line. 8:50 to go in the 4th. Terranova up under center. Takes the snap. Handoff right side. Cuts it up inside the 5. He's into the end zone. Anthony Baker. Back-to-back touchdowns. And the Comets take the lead. And a late flag coming in for unsportsmanlike conduct. That's going to almost certainly be assessed on the kickoff, one would think. 28-24 is the score. The touchdown's going to stand because the flag came out well after the play was over. They're going to enforce it on the try. Normally, this would be enforced on the kickoff to try to give your offense 15 more yards. But instead, they're going to enforce it on the two-point conversion because they want to keep the Comets from going up by 6 points. An interesting call from Chad Folk. It makes sense. We'll see if it pays out. Up under center, Terranova takes the snap. Under heavy pressure, stepping up, rolling to his left. Looking in the end zone. He's got a man out there. It is caught for 2 points.
2-point conversion is good.
Grady Williams on the 2-point reception, and the Comets go up by 6, 20 unanswered points.
Takes the score, Grady Comets 30. Holt ran 24.
8:38 to go. And I don't know why the scoreboard says 32. The scoreboard should say 30. Okay, they have corrected the scoreboard. The scoreboard does now say 30. It is 30-24. The 2-point conversion was important because it made it a 6-point ball game. So now the Rams will have to convert their extra point, which you expect they would, but there's always that chance. The difference between a 5-point lead and a 4-point lead is basically nothing. The difference between a 5-point lead and a 6-point lead It means something, even if it doesn't mean that much. Especially this late in the ball game. 8:38 to go. Ball on the tee for Caleb Aldrich. Sends it high in the air. It'll be fielded at the 20 and fair caught. Interesting. Fair catch made by Braylon Oglesby, I believe.
Cruz Diaz receives the kickoff.
Or excuse me, that was Cruz Diaz on the fair catch.
Ball's at the 20-yard line.
And that's a coach thing. That's a thing you do as an upback. Some upbacks are specifically coached, especially at the high school level. Hey, call for a fair catch. Just focus on making the catch. Don't worry about, don't worry about getting hit. Don't worry about trying to make a move with the football. Don't do anything like that. Just catch the ball, and we get the football, and don't worry about it. So here we go. Let's see what this Rams offense can do. After 4 straight scoring possessions, a punt and an interception. 4 receiver set. They're going to motion Williams again. The snap. Handoff. Hatcher trying to find the outside. Cuts it back. Nice little cut to the 24-yard line and a gain of 4 on the run. It is fun to watch LaDon Hatcher run.
For about 4 yards.
8:20 and counting to go. Grand Ledge 30, Holt 24.
Second down for the Rams.
Holt led this game 24-10 early in the third quarter. But back-to-back-to-back touchdown drives by the Comets, aided by a huge interception returned inside the 10-yard line. And we got a whistle, and I think the Rams are calling a timeout. I believe that's Chad Folk out to talk to the officials about something.
Timeout, Holt.
The Rams will take their first timeout of the half with 7:59 to go. Tanukis Trading Post is Lansing's anime store located at 1910 East Michigan Avenue in Lansing. Tanukis Trading Post is the best place in Lansing to find Gundam models and build kits, anime figures and merchandise, manga, trading card games, and of course their collection of anime soundtracks on vinyl. Tanukis is a friendly and inviting place where everyone is welcome. Events and build days are happening all the time, open from 12 to 9 every day but Wednesday. Tanukis Trading Post at 1910 East Michigan in Lansing. I'm really excited that they're sponsoring us because I'm there like twice a week playing different card games and hanging out with Onyx and Brandon. Really cool people running that shop. So if you're interested in anime at all, check out Tanukis Trading Post, 1910 East Michigan in Lansing. 7:59 to go, I formation. Behind Melville. The snap, the handoff left side. Hatcher following his blockers up over the 25-yard line and maybe a yard.
Hatcher carries the ball.
Third down at about 5.
Number 7, Mason Myers brings up third down for Holt. And 5.
7:52 to go. Clock is stopped for some reason. Now the clock's running. Clock should have been running the whole time, I think. The Comet student section getting loud. Four receivers. For Melville in the shotgun. Takes the snap. They rush 5. Melville steps up, throws deep down the middle. It's incomplete. Overthrew Bryson DeSmith. It's 4th down and a flag is down. Multiple flags are down. Back near the line of scrimmage. Let's see what this is all about. Usually that's holding, and that's what one official seems to be indicating. They're going to decline the holding call. And now the Rams in a bit of a pickle. 7:17 to go. You don't want to punt this away, but you might have to. Snap this time is claimed by Amory, who hits a rocket over the head of the returner. It's going to roll inside the 30, inside the 20, And down to the 16-yard line. My gosh.
Michael Amory. Falls at the 16-yard line.
That's a 60-yard punt.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
That was a 60-yard punt by Michael Amory. That might be the longest punt that I've ever seen in person at a high school football game. My goodness. Like, Michael Amory might be thinking his future on Saturdays might be catching footballs. It might be punting footballs based on what we've seen tonight. This dude, he's got something. That was impressive. 7:17 to go. Comets with the football and a chance to put this game away with a long drive and a touchdown. Handoff deep in the backfield. Bouncing it outside is Baker. He's up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. And he's still pushing the pile. The pile still pushing over the 30 to the 33-yard line. A gain of 17. This Rams defense starting to look a little gassed. 7 minutes to go. Comets trying to close the deal and spoil homecoming for the Holt Rams. They were down by 14, now they're up by 6. I formation. The snap, the give, Walker outside, up over the 35, down to the 38-yard line, and this is where it's so difficult. Because you got a guy in Anthony Baker who's got more than 25 carries in this ball game. And now he's just going to pound the rock right up the middle every single time. And if you're the Rams, that front 7, you've been having to deal with him the whole game. You've been on your heels. It's been a physical game in the trenches. And now you got to find a way to stop him. Under 6 to go. The give, Baker, first down to the 48-yard line. Gain of 10.
Baker carrying the ball.
It's the hardest thing to do, maybe, in all of football.
Stopped by Michael Amory of the Rams.
Just bring down a running back with a full head of steam late in the 4th quarter when you're desperately trying to get the ball back. Under 5.5 to go. We're not quite to timeout using territory for the Rams, but we're getting there. In the shotgun. They're going to hand it off again, up the middle over midfield, down to the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 4 for Baker. It'll bring up 2nd down and 6.
Anthony Baker. Carrying it good for about 4 yards. Brought down by 6, 7.
If Grand Ledge
Cooper Tompkins
can hold on to this and get this win, they'll be favored against Waverly next week and then again against Everett. They could be 6-0 going into that DeWitt game on October 10th. Four and a half to go. Handoff. Baker to the 45. Lowers the shoulder. Keeps it pushing over the 40 to the 39. Excuse me, that's Mason Myers on the carry this time.
Mason Myers carrying the ball.
It's a gain of 9 and a first down. That clock will continue to roll.
It is a first down. Ball's now at the 39-yard line of the Rams.
The Rams' front 7 just doesn't have as much in them as they might need now. You got to dig deep. Got to find something. How much guts do you have? Under 4 to go. Handoff left side. Baker to the 38, and they're going to stop him there. Gain of a yard, maybe 2. Excuse me, that's Myers again on the carry. My apologies. 2nd down and 8.
Yards. Stop there by Chris Nico.
And now they're going to bring in Ashton Delaney. And this is the other advantage of being the Grand Ledge Comets, is you've got a handful of guys that you can give the football to you feel good about. Mason Myers, Ashton Delaney, Anthony Baker, obviously. You can get whoever's fresh. Myers hasn't carried the ball. I'm going to say he was short.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and a yard. That might actually be worse for the Rams. Now you have to find a way to make a play in the backfield. 2:20 and counting. Comets trying to shut the door. The snap, the give. Baker, 1st down. 2:11 to go, and now this might be where you start to see the Rams take those timeouts.
1st down. Brought down by Carl Clinton.
They haven't taken it yet. Ball on the 28-yard line, and the Comets, they're going to take as much time off this clock as they physically can. The Rams punted the football away, facing 4th and 5, down by 6 at the 7.5-minute mark, banking on their defense to come up with a stop. 1:38 to go. Terranova up under center. Got Baker behind him. Hands to Baker. Up the middle. Inside the 25 down to the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 8 on the run. And the Rams are going to continue to let this clock tick without taking their timeouts. They've got all 3. Or excuse me, they got 2. My mistake. They have 2 timeouts remaining. My mistake.
And about 3 for the Comets.
But at some point, you got to take these timeouts. Right now, they're just burning a hole in your pocket. And the Comets going to take this down under a minute. Fans are starting to file out. A little bit bizarre clock management from the Rams. And now a timeout's going to be called by the Comets with 39 seconds to go. I don't know why the Rams are not calling their timeouts here. Like, they've just let another 40 seconds roll off the clock. You're going to have to stop them on 2nd down and 3rd down. Holt Rams players frustrated on the sideline. They thought they were going to win this game. They're up 24-10 early in the 3rd quarter. They were the better team at one point in this game, but they haven't been able to close the deal. They needed a stop on defense. They couldn't find it. They needed one more spark on offense. They couldn't find it. This is going to be a frustrating one for the Rams if they don't find a way to pull this off. Well, here you go. It's 2nd down. A 1st down will end it. Handoff. Baker met in the backfield. Dropped at the 21, and now the Rams have to call a timeout. Surely they will.
Anthony Baker carries the ball. Stopped by number 11, Carl Clinton.
So 3rd down coming up. Ball on the 22-yard line. The broadcast of today's game is a copyrighted presentation of the Michigan High School Athletic Association and the Lansing Herald Media Group. No reproduction, retransmission, or other distribution of the descriptions or accounts of this game may take place without the express written consent of the MHSAA and open-ended media. All right, well, third and ball game. If the Comets convert, they win. If they don't, the Rams call timeout, and the Comets either line it up for one more play or they try to kick a field goal that would ice it. Everyone up in the box for the Rams. Handoff, left side. Baker is going to be met and hit and dropped at the 20. He's going to be short. It's going to be fourth down. So now let's see what the Comets decide to do. You could kick this field goal. It'll be a 37-yard kick. It's a long kick to try to ice a football game. Probably makes more sense just to try to go for it on 4th and 1. 30 seconds to go. Rams are out of timeouts. Gotta have the stop if you're the Rams. One more stop. They have at least forced them into a 4th down scenario, and you're gonna put everyone up into that box. Receiver is gonna be in single coverage. If there's 1, 2, it doesn't matter. You're gonna have one guy on each receiver. Everyone else is gonna be down in that box. All eyes on whoever that running back's gonna be. Anthony Baker, Ashton Delaney, Mason Myers. 4th down and 1.
It is 4th down for the Grand Lakes Comets. On their Holt 20-yard line.
Comets trying to put it away. Two-back shotgun set. They only have one receiver. 10 men in the box for the Rams. Terranova takes the snap. Handoff, Baker. First down. That's your ball game. And the Comets are going to run it out, and the Comets are going to win this ball game.
Anthony Baker picks up the first down.
A great fight, a great game. The Comets come back from 14 down, and the jack is theirs. The Rams come up short. The Comets remain undefeated. Thank you so much for joining us. Our MHSAA Game of the Week on OEM TV. For all of us at Open Ended Media, for my producer Caleb Lewis on the 1s and 2s, I'm Colton Wesley. We'll be back next week with another game in the greater Lansing area. For Holt fans, we'll be back in 2 weeks for Holt versus DeWitt right here on OEM TV. Once again, your final score, Grand Ledge 30, Holt 24. You've been watching our MHSAA Game of the Week on OEM TV, presented by the Robert Dowding Group at Keller Williams Realty.
Remember, spectators are reminded that at Holt High School, CWC prohibits spectators bearing the playing service at any time, including the conclusion of the game. Thank you for your cooperation.
Hey, thank you.
We will be presenting the Jack Trophy. In 2021, named after legendary football and track coach Jack Rarick. Thank you to his wife, Sue, and family for presenting the Jack to the winners, Grand Ledge Comets, here at Holt High School.
What?
smaller one.